No organization is responsible for the content of this video. All errors and omissions are the sole responsibility of myself, David Iverson. This video must not be your only source of information. Please attend official USSA educational opportunities. Please download official USSA educational materials.
Okay, and so we're back and we should be ready to time the second run. So once again, I'm going to go to Setup and Test, and I'm going to make sure that my timer is still working. And it is still working. Now, the other thing that I just want to let you know is that at the same time, you should be synchronizing before the start of each run. So I have a video on synchronization, and you should be filling out your timing and data technical report if it's a scored race or a FIS race, and I have a video on that. So everything is sort of interlocking, and I can't just sort of repeat everything in every video, even though I probably repeat things more than you want me to. Okay, so now we're going to time the second run. And we got our first four runners on course, and they finish. And then we got our second forerunner on course, and they finish. And we got our third forerunner on course, and they finish. Fourth forerunner on course, and they finish. We're now ready for our racers. And now here's the deal, is I got to remember who was the first racer of the first run. Or who is the first racer of the second run? Who's on the second run start list number 1? Well, it's bib 14. So I put bib 14 into the gate. I get a clear from the jury that the race course is clear, and we're all set to go. Gatekeepers are in place, and bib 1 is on course. Okay. And so let's just right off the bat deal with a couple of issues here. So what I'm going to do with bib 14 is she's going to get down towards the finish, and then I'm going to get a whole bunch of false finishes in a row. So I've got a bunch of false finishes. Now, what do I do about that? I don't know what just happened. I had like 5 false finishes and 1 real finish, or something like that. If I look at my screen, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 finishes. 1 of those is real. 1 of those is false. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a time of day fix on Isabel Lynch. Okay? And there's a little bit of a problem here because it doesn't really give all of the options that I could have had, because I had some things come in on the timer that don't appear here. So there's a little bit of the computer ignores input from the timer a little bit. The timer is more sensitive. So I had the one that's currently assigned to her is 7501572, and I've got that on my timing tape. And then there's this other one, 7501901, but I've got a few others in there. And so I've got a 1572, a 1676, a 1749, a 1815, a 1901, and a 1980. So what do? I call the finish ref, and I get a hand time for that person. And if you look at my hand timing, that hand time should hopefully be within about 1/10 of a second of the electronic time. And so they tell me that I've got that their hand time is a 7:50:17:39. Now that tells me that I've got a number on my tape that matches that, and I've got another number on my tape that also matches that. And so I'm going to break this out as a separate video here, but what I'm going to do for this person here is time of day fix isn't going to help me, but time of day edit is going to help me. And I'm going to assign their finish as their second run finish as 7:50:17:49. And that is coming right off of my electronic System A timer. And I've got a lot of evidence to suggest that that is what their time should be. And that'll be the subject of another video later. So coordinating all your time of day times and trying to figure out roughly what the time, well, trying to figure out exactly, precisely what the System A time is when you deal with false finishes. Okay, so now I'm not going to go through that again. I've adjusted my eyes so that I'm not going to get any more false finishes. Isabel Lynch does have a System A time because I actually found her time off of my timer. So now bib 11 is on course. And we're going to put bib 31 on course. And we'll put 38 on course. And we're gonna let bib 38 finish here, and then we'll get into another little bit of difficulty. Okay, so bib 30 starts, but bib 30 was a false start, so actually bib 30 is not here. That was actually bib 27 coming into the gate because bib 30 is not here for some reason. So that was bib 27. So now bib 27 is on course, and it says bib 33 is next. And so I start 33. But now bib 30 was a did not start, but actually bib 30 just missed their start. So I actually have bib 30 right now. So I'm going to type in bib 30 and send bib 30. And now bib 27 just finished, but the computer doesn't really know that. So who was behind bib 30? Who's actually in the gate right now? Who's actually in the gate right now is bib 22. And so now bib 22 is on course. And then we resume normal racing. Bib 24 should be coming after bib 22. And so now we should be back to the good. Okay, so we've done, in the first run, we did a bunch of false starts and false finishes. We just did a time of day fix in the first run. We attempted to do a time of day fix in the second run, but it didn't work, so we had to do a time of day edit. And so we'll have to go back and look at that in a little bit. And so I think at this point in time, we're just going to run through racers as quick as we can. And we'll probably just pause the video and we'll come back at the end of the run. Okay, so now just sort of while we're doing this on one computer, you can see that live timing is running the second run and everything is working over on live timing. And while I'm making this video, I'm going to type in a live timing message so it says this is actually live, and that should come up here in a section right in the middle, a little screen that says this is actually live. And then I can go and I can clear my live timing message out like that, and it should go away, and we've got finishers. And so that just shows you live timing is working. Alright, so we're coming into it. We've got the third place finisher from the first run on course, followed by the second run competitor, by the second place competitor, and the winner of the first run is in the gate. And so now we have the winner of the first run in the gate, and so now the race is coming down to it. And so this is finishing the top 30, and so bib 9 just pulled into the lead, and then we got bib 40 on course who finished 31st. So now we have the winner sort of coming down into the finish, and oh, that was a tight one. So bib 9 got second for the first run and first for the second run. Bib 1 got first for the first run and fourth for the second run, and so overall bib 9 wins it by about half a second. And so then we have just a few more racers coming down, and then we'll be done with the second run. And so we have our last racer in the gate right now. Last racer is in the gate. And so bib 34 comes through the finish. Bib 21, last racer. And so up top it says bib 20, Jessica McNeil, is in the gate, but she's a DNS, so she's not actually going to show up. So I know that I've got my last racer in the gate. And so last racer is coming down to the finish. And last racer is through the finish. Thank you very much. We had a beautiful day of racing. Congratulations to the winners. Okay, so close out the timing screen. And we have now timed the second run. So now we're going to come back and we're going to do some results.